Okay, yesterday I was talking to my auntie, right? That's my daddy's sister, right? And we used to always correspond. She's a teacher, so she used to write me, and I mean when I was little, then when I was in the Navy, and she was a great auntie. But like I say, because she stayed in Texas, my daddy made sure I went to her, but she talked to me through writing all the time. But and every birthday, I mean, listen, you're gonna get a card. I mean, she was a great auntie. You see what I'm saying? Now, but did I see her all the time? No, she on my daddy's side, and we from Florida. My mama from Florida, my daddy from Louisiana, but some of his people in Texas, Houston, San Antonio. See, so I've been to those places to see my family. I know them, they know me. That's why they part of my case. See, so what I'm saying is, I realize that I done got too deep in the scriptures. See, because I can't get my story out. See, because I'm going in the scriptures to show myself approved. But see, that ain't what I'm about. See, that's what I'm saying. Because when I tell you the story in the Bible, I still put myself in there because I'm testifying. And when I was going back, like a lawyer would go back over the transcripts, where when I went back over to talking to my auntie, I was like, Tommy, man, you like your partner John. See, he was a lifer in the Navy. See, I went in the Navy and I didn't see no life in it. Because I wanted to, once my daughter was born and I went out to sea for 30 days. See, I used to go out to sea a week, 2 weeks, 10 days. Boom, I'm back. Boom. But when my daughter was forming in her mother's womb, I had knee surgery. So I was on what you call TAD, temporarily duly assigned. And I was a master at arms, right? That's how I learned about the military tribunal. See, I'm saying I'm looking at my life now because I never looked at how it's set up, right? I just had to get through every scene. So I'm not thinking, I'm doing it, right? I'm like, see? So now when I'm starting to look at the scriptures and I'm looking at my life through the eyes of my daughter, see, my daughter is who make me look like this, because she let me see where I was. See, okay, if Miss Harriet Tubman was me, right? See, everybody else will be able to see Canada, but she'll know what they gonna have to go through to get to Canada. So in her mind, they ain't make it. But in their minds, they made it, because they made it thus far. See what I'm saying? But she done been over and back. And she knows that if somebody make a bad move, because see, she got to go cross that Erie, right? And she got to know the tide. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she hit that thing not right, that water gonna be higher. And if those people don't go and do what she tell them to do, they're gonna get caught up in the tide. So see, when you think about it, the book of Moses, and then you think, because I've been on that river. See that? See, that was my people from Detroit, Michigan, man. That's the last state. My cousin took me to, it's some kind of park, man. And man, I ain't never been that free in my life. Man, I ain't never. My partner Taurus went with me. My company was there buying houses with my cousin. That's how I own some apartment complexes in Detroit. See, cause my people from there. See, that's why I'm suing for General Motors. See, but people say, man, you crazy. But I'm saying, listen, man, if my people were slaves and they wasn't allowed to pay them for gold, nothing to give up. Now, but they did it now, but they didn't get paid for doing it, right? Now, here I am. I got this great mind. So wouldn't my mind be like a diamond mine to a slave? You know what I think about, man? I see this what get me. That's why I never wanted it, right? Because how could you show the value of a great mind to a slave that was denied the use of their mind? Now, their mind was used, but not for their own benefit. They were slaves, right? Now here I am, I'm born free, but I still have to fight the enslaved mind. Now I'm understanding. See, I'm saying now the burden is off of me. So now, I wrote about if religion was a baby. See what I'm saying? Because I'm saying now, I'm new, right? Because I'm looking at the Bible, it's nothing like me in there, but it's warnings about a person like me. Now, Moses is the person who was telling people, he said it was 3 trees. See, this Genesis is Moses' testimony, but Exodus is when Moses was like Miss Harriet Tubman. See, he had to go through the Red Sea. So now that we, like especially in Florida, we know high tide, we know low tide. You can call and they'll tell you when high tide is and they'll tell you when low tide is. But when you go fishing, you will be able to see it. See, because you out there and you can't, water everywhere. And then over a couple of hours, you will see land. You can walk out there. Just where you couldn't see nothing. And then that tide will go out and then you see the land and you can walk out there and you can kick it. I mean, you can kick it. I seen people out there barbecuing, man. See, but they know that tide coming in, and then see they enjoy the land while it's there. See, so that's like the Moses thing, right? So if we grow, we'll know, but if we think, we'll stumble. So this is what I'm saying. I'm too deep in the Bible. Because even though I can see myself in it, this is not my story. See, and I'm looking at Moses, I'm saying, oh, see, Exodus is about Moses. Genesis is about the people who we dealing with now. See, it's 3 trees, but how about if it's 3 people? Like it's 3 crosses. See, we got to look at the number, not the story. So when I went into court, right, it was the judge who represents the state. It was me who was the plaintiff, and it was Bill Hurd who was the defendant. See, it was 3. So see how they have it set up? The state has the judge, and then it's you versus your opponent. 3. So now, if you look at it, what I was telling my auntie about the 3 trees, right? And when you look at it, see, that's when they would say the trees of the garden. So see, that would be the judge, the state. See, the judge represents the state. See what I'm saying? So if you look at it from what Moses talking about, the garden, say in every tree of the garden. So think about each one of us as a tree, because we in this world garden. See, don't make it as small as your understanding, make it as big as the world. See, and once you start expanding religion, you will start seeing how it's parted. It's so many different religions that you can't have a sound understanding. It's too many different examples spoken, not done. See, so this is what I'm saying. So now, if all of us are trees that was once in a row, we was all in our lane, and then somebody decided, see, so Moses, in this story, Adam represents the whole. They say he the father of humanity. So now he was a tree, right? Which in the courts, he would have been the judge. See? So now, once the judge get deceived, now the judge's judgment is now questioned by those who lined up on the judge. See, that was the one that proved himself to be a living tree. See, the tree of life. Now, that's when Jesus say, I am the truth, the light, and the way, right? So that's showing you that you have to do, how can you show a way if you don't go nowhere? So see, when you go to church, what way? You done made it to your destination. Now, how you got there is your story. See, you caught the bus. You drove your car. You didn't have no air. You had air. See, everybody got to that church in a different circumstance. Some people, the church bus had to go get them because they didn't have no car. They struggling. See what I'm saying? But everybody made it to the Passover, to the service. And you got fed, and then you was taken back to your suffering, to your joy, to your circumstances. But that's not biblical, see? See, that's what I'm saying. See, how are they teaching you a way when they giving you a way to get to them? Now, once you make it to them, you should be in God's hands. See? But now you gotta pay Caesar's tribute to listen to God's word. See? So that's the tree of good and evil. See, it's a tree speaking out of both sides of its mouth. It's not telling you about it, it's telling you about Jesus, and it's getting you to them. See what I'm saying? You came to their place. They didn't come to your place. See, I'm coming to you, but the state couldn't bring me to you because I brought the state to you just like the Bible brought Adam's sin to you. See what I'm saying? So now, when you see, I'm gonna go to mine because I'm saying I'm a new religion, right? But nobody wanna say it because my love coming to you, why they bringing you to them. See, I'm coming to you. You didn't even know nothing about me, man. See, but I knew about you. And so, and a lot of y'all wasn't born, and I'm saying, hey man, I have the same love for you that Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X and Mr. Huey P. Newton and Mr. Bobby Seals and Miss Angela Davis. See, Mr. Bobby Seals still living. Miss Angela Davis still living. See what I'm saying? Those people loved us. See, because they took the cross. See, they like Barabbas. See, they was called insurrectionists. See, you got to look at it. So see, we saying that Barabbas didn't multiply, but I'm saying he did. He multiplied because he was an insurrectionist. Now, what we don't understand is, how about if Barabbas was actually Jesus? See, he was the tree of life. So if they do not crucify life's tree, now I'm going to show you what I'm saying, and then I'm going to get to mine, right? When it says right here, oh, okay, this is Genesis 3. Now, this is Moses talking now. So wouldn't Moses be the tree of life? Wouldn't Aaron, for whom is the first prophet, be the first false prophet when he built the golden calf? Now, wouldn't that be when he said, well, they made me build a golden calf? See, that's blaming. So now, wouldn't the golden calf be what you worship, which you think is good and evil? See what I'm saying? Like Moses showed that it was evil. Now, wouldn't your church be a tree? See, now, is it the tree of good and evil? Because good is taught in there, but it's also explained in the Bible to be a den of thieves. You see, the Jesus in the Bible, before he became a sacrifice, said, you have turned my Father's house into a den of thieves. See, so when you looking at the Bible and then looking, you say, wait a minute, man, you stealing. How you know? See, that's what Jesus said. Like, hey, Abraham seeds, you should be about your Father's business. Now, when do the church feed the multitude? On Tuesdays? Come on, man. But they eat every day. They family eat every day. So God family only eat on Tuesdays. But your family eat off God's tithes every night. Think about that now. Your children hungry, but somebody taking up money in your name. Now that's happening to me. Now, but my children not hungry, I hope, but I am. See, but I'm looking at the state take up my money. So now I'm saying, I'm reading Moses' testimony, and I'm seeing the serpent who talked to my wife and making her see, but she know the truth. So I know that, oh man. But now, see, and now I don't know if she think I'm gone. See, we've been together so long, see, and I never left her. So I don't know how she acting when she think that I don't want her. See, I'm telling her, babe, I'm fighting. But I'm through. I'm saying, listen, at first I was getting down, hey, but now I'm through. So I'm trying to come back, but we ain't never done that. That's what I'm saying. It was always, I was fighting and she come back. See, now I'm fighting. I don't know if she like Tommy done went back to high school. I ain't got time for that. See, so I'm saying, all right, babe, listen, I understand. But I'm not like I'm in high school. This shit here is real. See, just like it was real in high school, it's real now. These people trying to get me. And I'm saying, listen, I can't let them do it twice. And I told Tamika, I'm saying, this is the second time. And I had already, see, I had an exit plan. See what I'm saying? So I was waiting on them to make a mistake. Then I'm like, okay, man, I want to retire. Boom, boom, boom. Now, once I got my retirement and I know how to do the real estate and I'm finna get a $300,000 check, come on. Come on, man. The people owe me $300,000 for services rendered in my own defense with the Civil Rights Act of 1964. See, I was beating them in civil employee court. So the post office, they was already done. That's what I was trying to tell my wife. I'm saying, look, baby, we done made it. But see, she looking at the explosion but she not looking at the investigation of it. I'm saying, yeah, babe, it detonated. Yeah, but a lie is going to explode, but it's going to explode into an illusion. It's not going to be what you think it is because it's nothing to begin with. It's a lie. It's a false statement. So now listen, this is what I'm saying. So you got the lie that now has turned the tree into good and evil. So that's one tree. That's what I was telling my auntie. But see, look here, I'm 20 minutes in this thing already. I ain't even talked to my stuff. But see, that's when, they was in a tree. Then the devil, the serpent, showed Eve the tree, the forbidden tree. See, because that's the tree of good and evil. See, that's why they said they are like gods now. See, that's the tree y'all in. The tree with deception and deceit. That's why y'all believe in conspiracies and all that. See, but what happened when you actually catch the conspirators in their conspiracy? See, now then history testifies to history that's being made. See, I am history in the making. So now, this is what I'm saying. And then I'm going to have to get out this Bible. It's Genesis 3 of the Bible Hub version of the King James Version of 21 through 24. And this is the tree of life. See, this is it's called the expulsion from paradise. See, this is when the devil throwed Adam out of his family. This is when the family became broken. And now your father is a remnant of himself. See, he just an image with no example. So he create a spiritual father because he can't be the father he envisions. See, me, when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. See, and now my wife, my children, it's evidence of it. It's like, no, he done all that, and he told us he was gonna, cause my wife, when he said he was gonna get on the post office, we were 19 heading back to Pensacola. He got on, he was 25. He still had 3 more years in the Navy. He got a Navy at 22. He got on at the post office at 25. That's history. It's nothing, you can't take it away. So now, see, I'm showing these kids now my life technique. And I'm showing them, see, you don't need money. You just need your friends. You need somebody to help you, but not help you be sorry, but help you be great. See, you do it in football, basketball. See, you work together. Now, even golf though, cause the caddy and the caddy know more about golf than the golfer. See what I'm saying? So that's why the caddy get money, because the caddy actually telling them how to make the shot, and see, cause they play each other, and a lot of them caddies better than the person they play. See, they just don't have the endorsements. Some of them boys bad. See, they play golf too. That's their job. And some of them, boy, I tell you, see, but they can't get that break, right? So they deal with the break they got. So, but now this is what I'm saying. So it says, unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord God make coats of skin and clothe them. So that's when we then became clothed. See what I'm saying? Right? Now everybody got clothes on, but there's some spots in Africa, they got a leaf to this day. Right now, if in the world's garden, you have those two extremes, then God got to be what I'm fit to show you, the tree of life that's being guarded now. Because think about this, if the tree of life is God, and Adam was the representation of God's tree, he then became corrupt, and now the world think they know both good and evil. because now man is judging what is right, what is wrong. When did man ever have good discernment when he reads something he can't read according to history? So now you have people who haven't developed, and now you have people fully so-called developed. Now, if God has allowed you, right, to be able to drink clean drinking water because of your inventions, why then when you then, if you believe in the Bible, let that invention go to the least of these? Because you're now looking for money. So imagine if a king thought about himself and not his kingdom. Wouldn't his kingdom fall? See, so now me as a father, see, I had to first learn how to be a husband. Then I had to learn how to be a father and a husband. Then I had to learn how to be a father of 2 children. See, that's different, because you got one way, and see, I had my daughter, see, and she was on this right path. And then my son came and he was off the beaten path. Now, I had a decision to make. Either I could raise my daughter, or I could allow my son to go astray. But if I give my son attention and my daughter watching, now I could lose both of them. Because say if I was just, okay, well, you can't do school, let's play basketball all day. Nah, the one that I had scholastically in order, right? She went to school, she was getting her grades. You think that she wouldn't have looked at that and said, well, man, why I got to do it? Nah, you got a problem in the house. See, but if you expect the same thing out of each mind, then you don't put a limit on the mind. See, I didn't want my daughter to believe she couldn't outthink my son. And I didn't want my son to think just because he was a man, he was smarter than my daughter. See, if anything, I wanted them to compete, right? And then assist. See, because once they learn how to work together, then who gonna be able to defeat them? They working together. See, but if I had in the house and they was working against, see, my daughter had started trying to help him. See, so they were working together against me. See, so you have to be the tree of life, you have to see evil, and then you have to get it out your garden. It's like a weed. So now, so it says, and the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us. Now, did God say that, or did the Lord God? See? So if Adam was already God's chosen one, then this has to be the flip side. See what I'm saying? See, so the serpent is now saying, hey, this man know us. Now, if we going to be able to deceive the rest of this garden, we got to trap this tree and we got to get rid of this man. How else you going to deceive if Adam's still Adam? See what I'm saying? You have to discredit him just like the devil tried to do me. But see, my wife, my children, see, they in the garden. See, when they in the house, see, everybody on the outside, they assuming, oh, they probably, man, he got them like, man, my family had me. But I, knowing the world, I was preparing them when they left out the house. See what I'm saying? So I was choosing to be whatever they thought was bad or whatever. But when they went outside, they was prepared. They knew. See what I'm saying? Because their daddy was giving them a controlled struggle. And in order for them to have and benefit in the prosperity inside the garden, they had to offer prosperity to the garden. So if you took away, then we gave you water. See, but the water you got You ain't, then, boy, you ain't want it. See, but you still, it's water nevertheless. But anyway, okay. Okay, so now, okay, so it said, and the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us to know good and evil. See, now once he bit the tree, then he know good and evil. That's another tree. See, okay, you see what I'm saying? Adam was an example of the tree of life, right? Then it was the tree of good and evil. That's the forbidden tree. Then it's the tree of life. I'm finna show you. Because see, Adam was a man, according to Genesis 3 and the King James Version of the Bible Hub Edition, chapter 22. See, in that verse, he was a man. And then it says, because the man become as one of us to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand. See, so they saying, not if he don't, now if he go back to the people with what he knows, see, he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life. See, so he wasn't the tree of life. That's the third tree. See, so the tree, he would have been, see, because that's when the Lord said, are you naked, right? But who is that Lord? Was that the serpent who made us now have to find our individual truth and rise to the occasion? See, because before we was all living under Adam's truth. Once Adam became lustful, he became vulnerable, and his vulnerabilities are now our iniquities, right? So our father's iniquities are passed on to us. See what I'm saying? But now you could choose to be a father with no iniquities. See, because if you see your father's iniquities, you make the necessary adjustments like you in a game. Now, why would you be exactly like your father? You see that you have to do what your father's doing, but you don't have to do it the way he did it. See what I'm saying? So I never known my father to work, but I know my mother to work. See what I'm saying? And I knew the life that we had for the short time she was allowed to work. See, then once my daddy got out of prison, the working was over. Back to struggling. See, so that's why I'm saying when you have been to and you have been fro, then you know where you at. You know, I know I'm in the crossroads of my existence. And when I was at this same juncture, when I was 18 and thrown out of school for fighting, I now understand what road I chose. See, I chose to be intelligent. See, now I was still fighting on the way to this epiphany, right? But I got here, and that's all that matters. See, how you got to the top of the hill is how you got there. But if you never make it to the top, then you should tell your family where you at on the hill. So that way, or on the mountain or whatever you own, so they can go higher. But see, once you make it to the top, then you realize how much of your life wasted just to get to something that you can just see over. See, and so once I saw over my family, right, I was able to go into court at the peak of my performance. I was 39 years old. My mind had just got me rich. And then I was able to oversee my family forever. And I knew it because I was at the peak of myself. See, but now, my mama used to say, you smelling yourself, right? And I used to wonder what she, but now I know. see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, that's why I made this adjustment. Because people used to say, you conceited. And I'm like, oh, shit, man, I don't want to be conceited. See, so now this is me. I'm saying, well, maybe I was. And now somebody saw it in me. They told me. I went and looked it up. And I didn't want to be that. So that's why I'm telling y'all, like, hey man, I go to the dictionary and I find out what you talking about. See, I'm saying, so just like you go to the scriptures, see man, I ain't even said nothing on what I wrote on. But anyway, okay now. So okay, it said, and now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. This is what I'm saying. It's hard for me to tell this and not tell my story. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying this is what I saw when I was 18. I'm like, hey man, I'm sitting here with this great mind. I'm mad, but I'm mad at who? So I got to look at myself. I'm saying, man, you 18 years old. Now, you going to throw your life away or you going to save the life you have? Now, when you start walking towards life, then you walking away from death. See, I walked away from drugs, alcoholism, all that, because I was at the crossroads of a choice. And I chose to be clean. I chose to live my life the way I did. Now, if that made somebody angry, I'm saying, well, how about if I'd have made the other choice? See, why would you be mad at me when I'm showing you the way? And then this is what I'm saying about jealousy, man. Like a doer of something don't have time to be jealous because they doing something. See, I feel like you have to have time to be jealous of somebody because you got to be spending your time looking at somebody else. Like, how else could you be jealous of somebody if you not looking at them and wishing you with them or whatever? But you don't know what. See, now, do you want to be me now? See, that's why I was pissed off with people, because they didn't understand what I was going through on the job. They just looking at what I'm living and they acting like it's just given to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, man, I work for this every day. Oh, you just deliver mail. Yeah, but I go through fights. Man, I got to go through, man, this ain't what you think, man. You see, but you don't see me getting ready to go out to deliver the mail. I be in the office 2-3 hours arguing with these people, man. And I'm saying I'm at work. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter, man. You can go to work. The post office is like a plantation, man. And only people who work for the post office know what I'm talking about. Them people bother with you like it's a game, man. Like they straw bosses. And the more you work, the more they want. Cause see, they get bonuses, or they used to, for how much time they say. But you saying to the post office, what are you saving time for when the stamps is what pay us? So see, you trying to show your coworkers they stealing, man. We supposed to be a service, and the service come from the stamps. That's why when you go to the post office, you do not pay on a stamp. It's no tax. That's duty free. See, that's communications. But what they trying to do is get y'all to do away with that and go electronic. But once you go electronic, what's your hard copy? Man, all these people got to do is click and shift and take your history off. And then they talk about, well, it ain't never can be erased. Unless they want to erase, it's their system. You can't erase it, but they can. They'll move that thing, you will never find it. Because they don't want you to find it. So we got to understand everything is not advancement. See, if you stop using your mind, then how do your computer become wiser? See, your mind is your database. And if you don't feed your mind, how would it have enough knowledge to spit back what you don't put in it? So see, you are the computer programmer of your understanding, which is your mind. So see, that's what I'm saying. Look at, man, I'm three. That's what I'm saying. I can't be no preacher. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about me. That's what I'm saying. But okay, look, okay, forever. Therefore, the Lord God sent him forth from the garden. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what they did to me. See, when I got to the pinnacle of myself and I had tuned find myself to where my life could take care of itself. See what I'm saying? Because now I had turned my knowledge into wealth. So then I could hire me. See what I'm saying? Like I was all these things, then I could hire me. But when I started hiring me, I realized I was hiring my enemy. So I had to trap my enemy in a receipt for services rendered, then render those same services to show that the person I paid was incompetent. But see, I come from a descendant of slaves. See, so now when you using that kind of sense to a slave that was educated, they become jealous of your mind because they can't believe, because they know you don't believe how they believe, and now they trying to figure out, and you saying that's your first mistake. Because now you're not trying to help me, you're trying to figure me out. See, and I'm saying, well, why don't you feed me while you figure me out? Like, why starve me until I die? Then you gonna figure what? Or did you get enough evidence to be me? See, that's when I become your religion. Now, did they know that you sat there and you learned from me, but didn't feed me? Now you gonna ask them for a tithe that you didn't get off of me, right? This is what I'm saying about the churches. I'm saying, man, I'm sitting here doing the work. You taking up tithes for what Jesus did or what the Prophet Muhammad said, and now I've done it. I went and got the Prophet Muhammad to say that I'm approved by him for doing it, because I'm showing the people that he said was going to be the people they are now. And I'm saying, well, see, this is what he said about this person right here. But now they mad with me. I'm saying, well, wait a minute, man. I got the same problem that the Prophet Muhammad had, and I did what the Prophet Muhammad said Allah would do. And I'm saying, well, I never read this. So how would I not see? I can't see myself like the Prophet Muhammad. I'm writing my own Torah, so I can't see myself like Moses. I've written 100 books about my journey. And it's not even 100 books. It's one book that I broke down in series of days. So every book is like a day. Once I close that conversation, then I start another conversation. See, so like this, I wrote a motion about, I'm in a ball of confusion. And I was saying, is your opportunity so small you can put it in your pocket? See, and so that was a day when they was telling me about this religion, and I'm saying, man, I'm stuck. See, I'm stuck in this day. So I started explaining it. See, like saying, look, man, I'm here hungry. These people come and ministering to me. I don't know what's going on. I'm not religious. See what I'm saying? But now I gotta tell my story, because I gotta let my grandchildren, I gotta let my children, I gotta let my wife know what I met on the way back to them. See, but now everybody started acting in their own understanding. Now I have to come to y'all saying, listen, I see y'all. I see all of y'all. I'm saying, see, my family didn't see y'all, nor did they know I was calling y'all. So I'm saying, but see, when a crowd come, you will starve the person. So see, okay, so man, let me get, okay, so So therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken. See, so that's like sending you to prison. See, so that's the three trees. See, the judge, the state, the prosecuting attorney, and you. See, in criminal court, it's the state, which is the judge, that's the people. Then they give you a prosecuting attorney that work for the state. See, that's good and evil because they know the law and they know what you did. Now, you supposed to have a lawyer that's supposed to represent God. See, that's what y'all don't understand. See, in the judgment hall, right, Jesus was his own lawyer that they didn't listen to. And so Jesus was saying, did you hear that from me or did you hear that from them? And that's when Pontius Pilate was saying, well, hey, man, I don't find, so that's saying Rome don't find no fault with this man. So he freed Rome of any doings of Jesus. That's what y'all not understanding. See, he say, hey, man, this man ain't committing no law. No, he didn't buy no laws in Rome at all. This y'all Christians. This y'all religious people. This y'all. This is your laws. See, that's why the Passover is passed over. They don't do it no more, see? But how are we passed over when they keep lying to us in these golden calves? See? So now, see, if I'm the tree of life, see how they won't let me get to the masses? See, these black preachers ain't finna let y'all get mad. Who gonna pay their bills? Who gonna keep them in them fine cars? Them nice threads. See, I'm trying to make sure a kid got that. But when I went to the church, see, I was too rich for their blood. I was too true. So now if you got somebody, they want me to sit under them. I'm saying, man, what you mean? You ain't no priest to me. Then I read in the Bible, see, the king gonna say you ain't no priest to me. I'm saying, see, y'all, look, how can he be a priest to me when he not doing the work I'm doing? Or she not, see, they singing and dancing. See, I don't sing and dance, I move and shake. See what I'm saying? When I move, they shake. I don't dance. See what I'm saying? I make people dance. See what I'm talking about? So so when you a doer of your word, right, then every word say what you did, whether it's a criminal word or a godly proof. See what I'm saying? Because the lie gonna be the lie, the truth gonna be the truth. Now, who telling the lie change just like who telling the truth change? Because how can one truth be generational when every image of the truth has its own image? So Dr. Martin Luther King truth is not my truth, but my truth should coincide with what Dr. Martin Luther King said. So when he said that I may not get there with you in his I Have a Dream speech, see, he said that I'm telling you, we as a people will get into the promised land. So now, if that was one man talking to the masses, and I'm now one man fulfilling that man's prophecy inside of the court, right, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, then what history not speaking of me? See what I'm saying? So this what I'm saying. So now, so it say to till the ground from which he was taken. So if I came from legal soil and you cast me out of my family, right? Now, why wouldn't I now till, right, the field that I came from? So if I was in legal soil, why wouldn't I till the illegal soil of its illegal toxicity, right? Because it's toxic soil, right? Because it has deception all in it. So now wouldn't my truth now cleanse the soil of deception? Because at the beginning, it was all good. See, it was the devil that lied to Eve that then had Adam eat what he was told not to eat. See, that's when he violated what he knew was right, because he got addicted to what he was given. Whatever it is, sex, whatever it is, right? But me, see, I am driven. And once my daughter was born, then I prepared a place for my son to be born. See, at first I didn't want kids. See what I'm saying? But once I became a father and I had to prepare a place for the child that I had, then it was easy for the next child. See what I'm saying? Because I worked so hard to provide for the first tree that, see, the second tree was born in a garden that was already made. Now my daughter, see, she made a garden. See what I'm saying? She was the first tree in this union. See what I'm saying? So see, she is the one that had to go through it all, where it could have failed. See, she was in the Navy, then she had to go through me getting out the Navy, that transition, but she was a kid. Then she had to go through me going through different jobs. So see, her life kept changing, but for the better. And then my true life came into sight. This is what I'm telling you about this. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims, right? That's them little, you see, I don't want to say what I said the last time, so I'm trying to say, but it's a baby of abundance, right, with an arrow. So I hope you don't think, you feel me, it's a thick baby, right? But you see, now you think, but I'm saying, man, that's what it is. It's a thick baby with an arrow. But maybe it's not a baby, maybe it's a midget. Oh, that's even worse. I'm sorry. See, what you supposed to do? Like, that's what I'm saying. You telling the truth, it sounds funny, you start laughing, and now people think you making a joke, but that's funny, man. But okay, but I don't mean it, little people. I don't take it out on me. I'm saying, I'm sorry. But that's what it is, though. You look it up. It's a little abundant baby with an arrow. Okay. Let me stop. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't never get away with it. Okay, okay. And now this is what I'm talking about. And a flaming sword. See, look, man, which turns every way to keep the way of the tree of life. See? Wouldn't that mean that you done, okay, you got some prisoners here. Y'all don't understand, that's been in prison for 40 years, 45 years, because they was members of the Black Panther Party. That's the only crime they committed. And because of how charismatic they are, and they fear them being around other people because of their intellect, they say that they can manipulate people. They put them in a cell for loving you, and they in that cell 23 hours, and they only get to go out into another cell and look up to the sky. They don't let them see nobody. That's what they doing to me. See, but it makes sense when you read it spiritually, see, because they are the tree of life. See, life is spoken into you. See, when you dead spiritually, you need somebody to speak life into you. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm in this Bible, see, and now what you doing is you coming to listen, but you not coming to do. See what I'm saying? See, I need you to come and be yourself, right? I need you to come and do what you want to do. See what I'm saying? So that's why I made sure, because see, I could never be me. I done had to be so many things that who I am, I'm trying to retire so I can actually be me. Because I really don't like to do much. I like to fish, because that's what I did with my grandmama. I like to be with my wife, because that's why I stopped fishing. I don't run it after her. If my grandma would be like, I'm like, girl, I can't go fishing. I got to go over here and try to check this out. So she like, man. But now once I got my wife, then I went back fishing. See, so then my grandmama understood, like, oh, he was catching. He was fishing. You know, he was catching his wife. He couldn't catch no fish. So she understood what was happening. So now, then we grow up, then my wife go fishing. So now my grandmama, boy, she in heaven, because she got me, my wife, kid, we all going fishing. So now, that's how I was getting everything I like. I was gathering it, because I had already gathered all of the resources I needed to be the father for the children that I was. See, because I couldn't leave myself, because I'm saying, well, I see my value. So now, if I'm going to invest, then I'm going to invest in what people don't see as valuable. Now, why wouldn't I invest in myself? So wouldn't I invest in the projects? Because I know that, man, you think them ain't good people, man. Them good people. You ain't from the project. See what I'm saying? But if you give them an opportunity, then you will see they gonna hold on to it for dear life. They ain't got nothing else. Man, you get them a good living way, man, they gonna work for you, man. But they gotta go in their line and this and that, this and that. But I'm telling them, nah, man, you a good salesperson, because if you can sell death, you can sell life. See what I'm saying? So if you can sell crack, sell this book. And then you will see you probably a comedian, right? And now, man, you can, hey, man, I'm going to build these venues and, man, come sell the book on tour and do you cracking and do your comedy, do whatever you do to sell this book. See what I'm saying? See, take your persona around the world. See, everybody can be famous if they want to be. See, because everybody's famous in their own town. See, a star is a star before you meet the star. They could sing before you heard them. Somebody been hearing them, and somebody probably was telling them, shut up. Shut up. You know what I mean? She always singing. Hater. Everybody else saying, man, let that girl sing. That girl, and we don't even got the radio on. Man, some people just all their life sing for their family. And that's all they want. And they family don't want nobody else to know that they got that songbird. But then I guess it's what it's supposed to be, see? Because that person don't want no bigger audience. And that's how I was. But when I look at the story about the whale, then I understand my life. I'm saying, man, I done got eaten. See, I'm being me on this small stage in my life, and I done messed around and see, that's why I wrote this book about I'm a shooting star. See, that's when I realized what had happened. See, I'm like, oh, Tommy. See, you done went on there and came out. See, I'm saying, man, ain't nobody, you just went in the court and came out, Tommy. See, so I don't know what okay, listen. I know what I'm doing, but at the time I'm doing it, I got to do it. So I'm not relishing the moment. I'm getting through the moment. So when I get through the moment, but now it wasn't what it was supposed to be. I was thrust into another moment and another moment and another, and now it's like 15 years, and now everybody guilty. And see, now I'm reading the Bible, so now I'm saying, see, y'all like the flaming swords. See, think about it. During the time of Moses, it was no lights. Because understand, it wasn't no lights in America until J.P. Morgan bought the rights, or stole the rights from Westinghouse for the Niagara Falls plant. And that's when light started coming on. See, that's what we not understand. You got to go back to what they call the Dark Ages. So in those times, the people came with, at night, they had lanterns, was burning with kerosene. See, they soak it in tar, then that's like kerosene, and they burn it, and that's the torch. That's the flame. That's how you see at night. So see, now, say the flaming sword. What you got to think, what is that? What is a flaming sword if it's not a God, standing God? So you got this truth like they got me. Now they got me tied up. See what I'm saying? Now, but because we are now in the information age, but now y'all don't know if I'm real, if I'm AI. See, you don't see what I'm talking about? You don't know. But I'm real, but I don't know if you think I'm AI. So now to them, I'm a threat. But to you, what am I? See them judges that I went in the court and came out? See, now, they never in their wildest dreams thought a man who was kicked out of school in the 12th grade could teach himself the law in 3 weeks and have enough confidence in himself to go in the court. And then after the 3 weeks, see, this is what you don't understand. I learned enough in 3 weeks to get in the court. But after I got in the court, I learned how to make sure that I can make it out. See, because that's what people don't understand. Making it in is one thing. Making it out is another. see what I'm saying? See, I made it in, and then, boy, I had to make it out. See, that's why I had to go through the Seminole County Jail. See, I had to go through the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida to make it out. But they weren't gonna never let me go. So that's what I'm saying when I'm looking at I'm listening to Moses tell his story, but I'm saying, see, Exodus is his motion. That's about him. This other stuff is about his people. But he can't tell you, hey, the Aaron doing it. They would kill him. So he has to tell you in what they call a parable. Let me show you this. See, this is what this is. This is what his is a parable. Mine is actual facts. See, and my life is not a parable. See, and that's what get me with black Christians. See, like, man, how can you put this story in my life as if you not real? See, that's slaves, man. Like, they come here telling you about somebody else. I'm saying, but what about you, man? You not real? Like, bro, I need help here. Man, I don't want to get involved. Well, what you telling me stuff, but what if you don't want to get involved, why are you giving advice? Isn't advice getting involved? See, that's what I was telling my auntie last night about this book I wrote about my mother, right? Because I'm saying, and my father, and my Aunt Felder, all my people, man. See, they never die to me because it seems like once they die, I hear them clear. Like they become a part of me because I can't disappoint them. See what I'm saying? Because now I have to carry them. See what I'm saying? So now if I'm getting this blessing to live, I'm going to live not selfishly. I'm going to live for them because they lost their gift. See? So now a parable is defined as a usually short, see, fictitious. See, if it's short, it's a lie. See, my life, that's what I'm telling you. It took me 3 weeks to get in the court. See, now my life is speaking for itself. See, I'm saying, well, why would I change my life if my life got me in and out of court? See what I'm saying? So now then your friend and everybody now heckling you, and I'm saying, man, that's why I'm not a Christian. You sitting here acting like my life not real, man. But you done sat here and took 15 years of my life and starved me. But you say you right. But I'm saying, man, the Bible say you wrong. And this is what get me, right? So if you can do this to me now, and the Bible says your iniquity is passed on to your children for 3 or 4 generations. But then what about the 4th generation or the 3rd generation that finally get your punishment? See, now everybody gonna think that the person who punishing them is wrong. But if they read the Bible, how they wrong? That's what I understand. But I'm saying, if you are a father, why wouldn't you come out the house to stop iniquity? Like, why would you think that you could stay in your house and not make your house vulnerable to attack? Wouldn't your iniquity, if you a religious person, like, how could you say you doing what Jesus did when Jesus said he never taught in your synagogue? So how could you go listen to a word from a person who in the word you listening to is pleading for his life for the man that you listening to? He is pleading for his life. He say, man, y'all gonna kill me? Like I'm telling y'all, I'm saying, damn, you just gonna kill me, man? But I told you, Jesus, I believe in the Bible. You said, man, what the hell? You gonna starve me because you believe in a book that's already written? But now here I am writing books. But now they mad with me because I'm telling about them. I'm saying, well, that's what Moses did. You are usually short, fictitious story that illustrates a moral aptitude or a religious principle. See, I'm saying, well, look, man, they got the same religious principles that the high priest Caiaphas had when Jesus went into the temple in Jerusalem during the Passover. They then, because Jesus was your Lord and Savior, they sacrificed him. Now you live in hoods, projects, communities. You go to schools, colleges, universities, and get in debt. You don't get educated properly. Don't you see? There's no truth in the land. So if there's no truth, how is it truthful evidence? How is it truthful knowledge? See, if the knowledge has a hook in it, then it's not knowledgeable. See, it's a hook in it. You see what I'm talking about? So you got to make yourself out of this falseness, then you will have a real truth, your truth. Now, why would you want me to turn away from my truth that got me in and out of court with you? See, I'm not a short story. I'm 15 years, not 15 minutes. See, if I was a parable, I would have been 15 minutes and I would have been in prison. But because I am a living testimony, see, that's what I'm a living testimony. I went into court, they tried to trap me and make me go by the wayside, and I came out just as straight as I went in. So now, who coming out the closet? See, it's like I'm coming out the closet, right? But I ain't gay. I'm coming out as a savior because the closet I came out of is the judgment hall that made Jesus have to come back from the grave. See, he is a short story. His story has already been told. My story is long, man. Like I've written over 100 books. Then I got over 2,500 videos. So see, if you was to even just listen or read all of the content of my life, it'll probably take your life. You will never read it all because it's too much information. See, because every day I live, I get wiser. Because I then come and show you how wise I got from 24 hours ago. See what I'm saying? So how can you ever meet me Because I'm going to learn from you when you meet me. Then if you ever meet me again, see, it'll be like the first time you ever met me. See what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be somebody different then, because I'm going to learn something new. See what I'm saying? So I might do something, and somebody might convince me that what I did and I thought it was right, they could show me where it's wrong, and I'll make the necessary corrections. And the next time you'll be thinking I'm gonna do that, and now I done made the correction. Now I see you. Now I understand why I did it, because I just saw you. See what I'm saying? So then now I see you. Like, oh man, see, I was right, but I stooped to this dude's level. So see now, because this person allowed me to see you, now you don't see me. See, I'm in the closet. See what I'm saying? Now, when you out me, you coming out the closet too. See what I'm saying? So if somebody say you gay, then they gotta be gay too. See, but they mad with you because you not living your truth. That's what they say. You ain't living your truth. So you gon' then out the person. Man, that's wrong, right? Because that might not be that person's truth. They may be confused about the truth, and now you making it where they gotta make a choice, because they gotta choose between you and them. Because you out there. Everybody know see that you down. But they trying to see, and I guess, I don't know, right? But I'm saying in this situation, I'm feeling it. That's why I can talk to my cousin, see, and I can talk to her with an understanding. Like, we both got an understanding of, like, man, see, I understand. See, because now I was acting like I wasn't smart. Just like I guess a person will act like they not gay, right? So now when I'm outed and I have to say, okay, man, I'm smart. See, now the person mad. See, they like, oh, he's smart. Oh, he act like he's smart. Oh, he think he Jesus. I'm saying, well, you the one outed me. Right? These people didn't know I was this smart. Like they wouldn't know someone gay. So see, that's all I'm saying is if you're not living your truth, it doesn't matter what the truth you not living. That's all I'm saying. But then somebody will misconstrue what you saying. That's why I say, man, I don't want to deal with ignorance. See, because I'm becoming educated, and the more educated you are, the less ignorant you can be, because all conversations sound wise. See, that's why people get radicalized, because what somebody's saying is said in a way that it makes sense. But that's what deception is. See, it makes you hate something that you shouldn't have nothing to do with. See what I'm saying? If I'm not gay, I don't have no gay friends, why should I hate gay people? Right? I'm saying, but now, if like my cousin, well, why would I hate her? That's crazy, man. To me, that's crazy. So how could I love her, then find out something about her and don't love her? It don't have nothing to do with me, right? She ain't did nothing to me by living her truth. Now, why should I be mad with her for the way she lived her life? That taken away from the way I live my life. And see, that's what I'm saying. In order to become a better person, struggle is inevitable. You see what I'm saying? Because people don't want you to change for the better. They want you to change to be a better service to them. Understand? You see what I'm saying? Like a selfish person don't want you to become better. Just they want you to become better for them. See, so you got to cater to them, boom, boom, boom. See, and they just take all the love. But see, when you become a better person, then the devil see your shine. See, they see your shine too, but they see it selfishly. See, the devil see your shine as an adversary because the devil casts dark shadows. See what I'm saying? And you illuminate light. See what I'm saying? So if you are enlightenment, right, then the caster of shadows is afraid, because when they cast a shadow over light, it becomes a shadow. So now it's two people in the room. You see what I'm saying? The light and the shadow. Now, well, when you see your shadow, you know that's you. But how about if you had your shadow and another shadow? Now, where is that person?